On the Dream Car segment, we've done cars from the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, even the 70s. And what we thought we'd do this episode is a new car, a 2000 Viper. And not just any Viper, but an ACR Viper. Basically a factory-built race car. And what better place to shoot it than at Lowe's Motor Speedway? And this was no small feat. We had the help of some real Chrysler enthusiasts who have been car guys for a long time to help put all this together. Let's meet them. Not far from Lowe's Motor Speedway in Reedsville is Smith Stokes Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Thanks, Smith, for putting this whole deal together. Looks great.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. We like to think of ourselves as a dealership at Smith Stokes Chrysler Dodge Jeep who gets to sell the cars, the new ones during the week, and play with the old ones on the weekend. We consider ourselves to be real car guys, and a lot of our friends are too.
Well, I've never been on an oval like this, and I understand you've got somebody to talk me through it. Looks pretty intimidating.
Yes, we do.
Well, let's go meet him. Smith Stokes was kind enough to have Scott Riggs here, the driver of the Craftsman Truck #2 car, to help me through this giant oval. What do we do?
Well, just have to drive into the corner about 175 miles an hour. Try to find you a good smooth line. We can carry one arc all the way through the corner and try to get down the next straightaway as fast as you can.
Speaking of 175 miles an hour, I think I'm going to talk to another guy who's more familiar with that sort of speed in a straight line first. Now that we're off the bank and back on something close to a straightaway, I understand these things are a great straight line car.
Well, they've become very popular at the Mopar meets, the Mopar National and some of the big meets. They've developed a class just for the Viper for drag racing, and it's become a very popular car at the races because it is so fast and it's a dependable showroom car that you can buy and go play with.
Well, I'm going to go out and play with this thing now.
All right.
When the Viper first came out in '92, it was a great street car. When the Viper Coupe first came out, it became a great race car. Chrysler picked up on this race action and they decided to build a street car, the ACR Viper. American Club Racer is what it stands for. And what a race car it is. This thing makes 460 horsepower out of a 488 V10 motor. The thing's got a 6-speed gearbox. The ACRs have a 5-point harness from the factory. When you get onto the racetrack, first off, this thing is huge and it feels like you're in a fishbowl and you're looking way, way ahead. What's really neat is you can go into the corners, you feel like you can let go of the wheel. The thing is so stable. The tires are huge and they just always feel planted. Now, as you come out of the corner, the torque just pulls you right through the straightaway. I don't want to get this thing going too fast because the Chrysler guys have said, make sure you don't put this thing in the wall. It isn't a cheap car. You get back into the next corner again and the thing's planted. Now, once we get onto the road course here, we took it for a drive and this thing stops, turns, does everything a race car should do. Most ACRs don't come with air conditioning. This is kind of a prototype car that they use at the factory and it happens to have air conditioning. Usually they're stripped of all the creature comforts. For a new car, I don't think there's a better car that has the visuals of a 65 or 4 Daytona Coupe, cars that won Le Mans, combines all of that with a great driving experience. This car definitely will be a dream car of the future, but I really like this car now. And you can have one of these ACR Vipers for about $80,000, and at that price, there's nothing that comes close in performance, drivability, and sheer fun.